Hello, my name is Robin. I'm 19 and I am non-binary. Non-binary is when a person doesn't identify with being a man or a woman. Because gender is a binary, like I said, male and female, I don't identify with either of those. And that can mean anything in the middle or anything that is not even a part of the spectrum of gender.
I was raised in a Roman Catholic household, which was a very weird experience. I'd have to carry a lot of the load and also take care of my brother because my parents would work full time. My parents did enforce loads of gender roles on me growing up. I had to do loads of chores, although every kid has to. But my brother, since he was a boy, they were like, oh, he's just young and he's a boy, he doesn't have to do anything. I was in an argument with my mum and I was texting her on my way to school, and it got so heated to the point where I was just like, what's gonna piss her off the most? So I was like, you know what, being bi is gonna piss her off. So I decided that was appropriate to come out. I was 14 or 15 at the time. And it was a huge mistake. I wouldn't have done it that way if I could do it all over again. But yeah, that's essentially what happened. And so her reaction was incredibly negative. I knew it was going to be bad because of, how I was raised and my upbringing. But this was 10 times worse than anything I could have possibly imagined. After that, I stayed with my friend's parents for 2 months in order to just let things calm down, because I didn't want to be around my parents and they did not want to be around me, because I had just committed a huge sin in their eyes, and it was really hard. That was quite a hard time in my life. I was gone for 2 months, like I said. And then another month with my cousins after I stayed with my friend. I guess I knew that I was non-binary quite later on, because like I said, I didn't have the vocabulary to know that it was exactly that. But I knew I definitely felt off throughout my childhood. I just didn't really confront it like I did with my sexuality. It was more of in the back of my mind, and it grew and grew as I got older. At first, when I was a little kid, obviously you don't really notice, you just get on with your life. But then, after when I was, say after puberty and after all that happened, I felt genuinely very uncomfortable with myself. And I couldn't really pinpoint it. It was kind of a little bit of everything. So in sixth form, it felt like I was in, a different world, because I purposefully moved schools. So I didn't have to stay with the whole Catholic thing. I could just go to a school that wasn't based around religion, and it was a mixed school too, so I felt way more comfortable. And there are people there who are non-binary, and so I was exposed to that, and I was like, hold up, this is ringing a bell. So I couldn't properly question it until I met my boyfriend. It sounds really cheesy, but I guess he provided me with a safe space in which I was free to think differently, and he wouldn't judge me for it or criticize me. And then finally, with his support, after I came out to him, he helped me come out to everyone else. And this time I made sure it was contained, and I didn't just tell it to a couple people and let it spread that way. I purposely made a point of putting it on social media so that all my followers could see that I'm out. However, I only came out to people in my sixth form, and that's it. So I didn't come out to, and also other friends, but I didn't come out to any of my family, and I'm still not really out. I've kind of just said I'm gonna change my name, and that's it to them. After I changed my pronouns, I started coming up with different names, and I didn't know what name I wanted to go by. So at this point, in sixth form, I was going by just a shorter version of my dead name. As time went on, I tried a bunch of different names with Mason, I would like get him to just call me it for a week and see how I felt, and then if I didn't like it, I would just change to a different name, and if I did, I would keep going until I felt otherwise. And we did it for a couple months. I don't remember the exact time that I changed my name to Robin, but it was over a couple months, I'd say, before I settled on that name, because I tried a bunch. I tried Benny, I tried Kai, that was the one that Mason really hated. And I tried like loads of just different names, but the only one that really stuck was Robin.